concentration and focus. We'll be on, nonverbal signals, which we do a lot of anyway because we're no-ho. So we just got to be locked in and focused on our assignment.
How tough is it when you look at the Texas A&M film, because your offense and Texas A&M's offense are so different in what they like to do? Is it tough kind of gauging South Carolina's defense on that?
No, obviously the first 2 games they played against a spread team. East Carolina did play with a tight end a little bit, but I'm sure our looks are going to be a little bit different. We will get into some spread sets, but we're just going to have to adjust when the game starts and how they're going to play us. I'm sure they're going to try to outnumber the box, and we're going to have some one-on-one opportunities out there, and we got to make some plays.
How often do you see that with Todd in his last year in terms of how many teams just put 8 and 9 in there?
It depends. Guys are still going to try to match personnel, play your tendencies and percentages. But we've got certain runs that we feel good about against a box that's going to have one more hat than we got. There's going to be certain times that we're going to have to throw the ball in those looks. We got to do a nice job of getting in the right play. We got to make the most of our abilities outside when we get one-on-one.
Mike, do you really take anything from that game 2 years ago? I mean, 2 different teams.
You can look at the game because you want to see how they played your formations, how they played certain sets, how they played you, how Coach Ward and his staff, since he's been there, has played Georgia in personnel groups and formations. So you're going to look at that. As far as the result, you're going to talk to your team about it and talk about the atmosphere you're going in, the environment, and the pride and the tradition they have on there. They're going to play hard. We expect them to play hard. And we got to match their intensity.
You've been talking about depth at receiver since the spring or even this time last year. How much of a concern is that?
It's a little bit of concern. Obviously, the injuries that we have there, and the volume the other guys are getting. It is what it is. The guys are going to have to suck it up. They did a nice job the first week. We're going to call their number a few more times this week, and they got to respond and make plays.
How was Todd's? I mean, considering last year it seemed like there was always some kind of nagging issue. Is he as healthy as he's?
No, he's healthy. Knock on wood. 100%. Nothing more than what a usual week brings. Running back, playing in college football, but he'll be 100% ready to go.
I know it was a couple of weeks ago, but his Clemson performance. After studying the film of that, how?
He's a very good back. He's tough to tackle. He runs, with great power and speed. He's a guy that we're definitely going to lean on this year. And I think he's going to make the whole offense go along those other running backs.
When you're calling a game like that, and he only has 4 carries in that first half. I guess he had a reception and obviously the kickoff. Mm-hmm. Is it rewarding to see the fourth quarter when you've got Clemson defenders gassed and him?
Yeah, it was. I'm not going to sit here and say, hey, we only wanted to have 4 carries in the first half. We did want to, spell him and make sure we got in the fourth quarter because our plan was to run it more in the second half. That's the luxury of having some depth at tailback. It's hard for the days of one guy, carrying it 30 times, I would say, probably gone, except for a few occasions. He just played a faster tempo now offensively. So you've got to spell your guys, and guys are bigger and stronger. So you got to make some long season. It's more than 10 games now. You're playing 12. You got to be smart with those guys and make sure that they're able to finish games and finish the season.